I don't know why I always get this weird feeling that everything that goes wrong is all my fault. For instance, if I'm with a girl and I choose a restaurant that she doesn't like very much, it's all my fault because I chose a bad place and let her down. But if she chose a restaurant that wasn't any good, it's still all my fault because I didn't suggest that we went someplace else. At the same time, if I chose a restaurant and it's really good, I still feel bad and it's still kind of all my fault because I didn't let her decide where we went. And if she chooses the restaurant and it's really good, it's still all my fault because I have bad taste and she has to pick everything because I can't be trusted to pick anything good. This feeling goes for other stuff as well. Like if I accidentally make fun of somebody, that's totally all my fault because I wasn't thinking and I was being brash and careless. But at the same time, if they deliberately make fun of me, that's also all my fault because I'm too sensitive and wimpy and I shouldn't let it get to me. If someone is being irritating on the bus, I get mad at first, but then feel like it's all my fault I got annoyed because I should be more calm and understanding. Even when my car got broken into, I felt like it was all my fault that I had not parked it under a street lamp for the night. The asshole who broke into it was blameless because he was just doing what came naturally to him. It's certainly all my fault that I tend to forget people's names about 30 seconds after they told them to me. This is usually because I'm preoccupied with trying to think of something witty to say, and this also is all my fault. I say to myself over and over again, don't worry, other people's happiness is not your responsibility. But if a person I'm hanging out with appears bored, I all of a sudden feel the need to be as entertaining as possible because their boredom is of course all my fault. I certainly can't really dispute that it's all my fault that I'm really impatient. I know that it's all my fault that I get jealous and envious. I admit that it's all my fault that I don't have a lot of self-control, but what are you going to do? There's a part of me that would like to think that it isn't my fault that I'm prone to insane mood swings due to some sort of chemical imbalance, but there is a much larger part that is worried that I'd use acknowledgement of a chemical imbalance as an excuse to get doped up on antidepressants and never really do anything. So I've decided to conclude that it's all my fault that I have insane mood swings. If I do the absolute best I can, it's all my fault that it still isn't good enough. It's all my fault that I'm always tired because I lie awake thinking about getting chopped into ribbons by Ginsu knives. It's all my fault that I find it extraordinarily difficult to get close to people. I can't currently think of anything major I have done to contribute to the general demise of humanity, the destruction of the environment, and corporate overlords ruling the earth, but I'm terribly sorry about that because I'm pretty sure that must be all my fault too. How do you do? This is Lev. I post a new video on here every 2 weeks, so if you've not done so already, please subscribe. Have a look at these 2 recent videos, Failure and Success, and Dumb Things I've Done When Depressed. Special thanks to my Patreon contributors, you've given me a lot of heart. Thanks very much for watching, and see you next time.